What's good, my people? First Down Media back again with another absolute heater. And today, oh boy, we've got drama inside the Cleveland Browns locker room again. Starting offensive lineman Joel Bitonio just backed Kevin Stefanski's decision to keep Dillon Gabriel ahead of Shedeur Sanders on the depth chart. Not only that, he actually explained why, and fans are heated. We're breaking it all down. Joe's bold comments, what this means for Shedeur's future, and why the Browns are playing with fire once again. Strap in, this one's gonna get messy. Let's jump into it. So here we go again. Just like I've been telling y'all, the Cleveland Browns continue to be the laughingstock of the entire NFL. Because listen, anyone with two working eyes can see the truth. Dillon Gabriel is not the answer, and Shedeur Sanders is the future this franchise desperately needs, especially when you just had 2 weeks to cook up a plan during the bye. But nope, Kevin Stefanski doubled down on delusion, announcing that Dillon Gabriel will still be the starter despite the struggles, despite the turnovers, despite literally nothing working. And if that wasn't wild enough, even Joel Bitonio jumped into the conversation and said Dillon deserves to keep the job and use this bye week to get better. Like, bro, what tape are you watching? All right, I'm gonna roll this clip so you can hear exactly what Joel had to say. Then, trust me, I've got a whole lot to say after this. Stay locked in.
We have confidence in Dillon to keep improving. He's had 4 games. He's had some tough matchups. And we want the offense to continue to grow. Like, it's not a one-person issue at times. We want to give our quarterbacks a chance. And I think this bye week, give him a chance to reset, is going to be good for his growth, like I kind of mentioned. And for a young guy in this league, like, 4 games is so minuscule on a big platform. So we have to give him a chance to adjust and to see what he likes. Like, I think going back, rewatching these games and being like, what plays were we successful with on offense? Like, what does he like? How does he like to move in the pocket? Where does he like to set up? All those things are still questions that we have to answer. And then as an offense, we want to perform better to give him a chance to truly be evaluated.
This is absolutely insane, y'all. Like, how are we still pretending Dillon Gabriel has more to show? Bro, we've seen enough. With the Cleveland Browns, if it ain't one disaster, it's another. This franchise is like a cursed comic book series that refuses to end. And yes, I'm saying it loud, this team is trash right now. From Myles Garrett to Jerry Jeudy and everybody in between, these dudes are just going through the motions. Back in the day, we had stars who would call it out, raw and unfiltered. But this generation, they're reading off the NFL-approved script. No negativity, all positive vibes. Man, cut the act. We see what's happening. This team stinks. Head coach Kevin Stefanski stinks. Dillon Gabriel, struggling hard. Front office, dumpster fire. 3-4 decades of misery. Why would anything suddenly be different now? So, honestly, nothing shocks me anymore. Browns gonna Brown. Jump into the comments. How do you feel about what Joel Bitonio said about Dillon Gabriel staying the starter? Smack that like button, hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss the next meltdown. I mean, upload.